Namaste to all. My name is Dr. Sumedha Sharma. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, that is basic human aspirations and its fulfillment. This topic has been taken from the course UHV, means Universal Human Values. So before starting this topic, I would like to know that is this topic important for all of us? Do we need to understand our own aspirations and how we can do the fulfillment of these? So before starting, we need to explore ourselves. Through self-exploration and self-investigation, we can get to know about the content of our exploration. So first of all, we need to focus on our desire. We need to think that what is our aim, what is our objective, and what is the purpose of our life. Means, what do I want to achieve? Then we need to decide about the program, that how we can fulfill our desires, how we can fulfill our objective or the purpose of our living. Then we can understand the process of exploration. As we have talked earlier about the process of self-exploration, we say that whatever is coming to us, we need to take it as a proposal. And that proposal needs to be verified at our own right with the help of our natural acceptance, which is there in each one of us. That is our innateness. We need to verify the proposal firstly on the basis of our natural acceptance, then we need to experientially validate it by living according to it. So after self-verification and self-exploration, we will get to know about the desire of ourselves, the aim of ourselves. We all can see that some or the other way we want to become something in life. Some of us want to become doctors, some of us want to become engineers, teachers, scientists, and so on. Why we want to become something? What is the role of that? What is the purpose of that? To do something or to get something? What do we want to do after becoming doctor? We want to serve. We want to make things possible in our life, right? So the purpose of becoming something in life, that is to get something or to do something. Now comes what to get in life: money, respect, things, physical facilities. That can be a purpose of becoming something. After that, we need to understand that after becoming something, after getting or doing something, what do we want to be? We need to think about it. So ultimately, we want to be happy and prosperous. Each one of us want to be happy and prosperous, and that too in continuation. So these are the steps. If we want to become something, we want to do something, we want to get something, that ultimately leads us all towards the human goal. And the goal is what? To be happy and prosperous. So these are simply the step towards our goal. The ultimate goal of each one of us in the world, in the life, that is to be happy and prosperous. Like we can say that we want to become something by choice or by chance. So first we need to explore about our desire. Then we need to decide about the program, and the clarity of desire and the clarity of program will ultimately lead us all to the happiness and prosperity. And these two are the basic aspirations of all human beings, of each one of us. Now we can think about making a list of our programs to achieve basic human aspirations. What are these? Happiness and prosperity. And do we want happiness and prosperity on a temporary basis, on a discrete basis, or in the continuity? We need to think about it. So when we think and when we explore and verify this fact, we are resolved that we all want to be happy and prosperous in a continuous manner. Now we are going to explore about the requirements to achieve our basic human aspirations. As we can see that physical facility means Sumedha. We all want physical facility in our life to survive. That is for sure. But if we think, are physical facilities complete for the human being? Then we say that physical facilities are necessary for a human being, but not complete. But in case of animals, we can see that animal is satisfied only on the basis of the physical facilities, right? Like food, shelter, these are necessary for animal as well as complete. But what is there in the case of human being? Are the physical facilities complete for the human being? These are necessary, no doubt. We all can understand it clearly that without physical facilities, we cannot survive, we cannot maintain our living. But we can easily and clearly see this, that physical facilities, only and only physical facilities cannot be complete for a human being. What else is required? Then comes relationship. Now we need to ask ourselves, do we want relationship in life? Yes, of course. Each one of us want to be living with the feeling of relationship. We all want relationship in our life along with the physical facilities, right? Then is something else which is required by human beings to be happy and prosperous, and that too in continuation? Let's explore that also. So here comes the third point, which is right understanding. We all can explore it, verify it on the basis of our own natural acceptance that are these three necessary for a human being to live, to survive? We can see that yes, without right understanding, we cannot survive in the world. We cannot live. So, we need three of these: physical facilities, relationship, and right understanding. Is anything more? We need to check it also, right? As we have talked about that for animals, physical facilities are necessary and largely adequate, but not in the case of human beings. Human beings want something more than physical facilities. And what are these? Relationship and right understanding. So now we need to think, are we all working on all these three? Or we are focused only and only for the physical facilities? If we see the present state of human being, of all of us, if we see the efforts of us in today's scenario, then we see that most of the human beings, most of us are running towards or after the physical facilities only. So will this run lead us to happiness and prosperity in continuation? That we need to explore ourselves, that we need to explore and verify ourselves. Working on the high priority facilities, the realization of the lower priority. We need to think about the priority or the correct priority order of these three. What do we require at the first level? So, the course proposes that right understanding should be on the top. Relationship would be on the second level, and on the third level, physical facilities will be there. Though we all understand that in absence of any of these three, we cannot survive. We do require all of them. Means we require right understanding first and foremost. Secondly, we require relationship. And thirdly, we require physical facilities. These three have the essential complementarity. And with the help of these three only, we can be happy and prosperous, and that too in continuation. So, a person should be having the right understanding first. Then we all need relationship to live, to survive, to be happy. And yes, of course, we need physical facilities to be prosperous. So, the aspirations are happiness and prosperity. So, with the help of these three, we can get happiness and prosperity, and that too in continuation. In absence of any of these three, we cannot be happy and prosperous in continuation. When we live in relationship with the help of right understanding, it leads us to mutual happiness. And when we live with the feeling of right understanding with the nature, with the physical facilities, it leads us to mutual prosperity. So, we have understood that physical facilities are necessary and complete for animals, not for the human beings. Human beings do require right understanding, relationship, as well as physical facilities. So, living with these three is called human consciousness. And living only and only on the basis of the physical facilities is called animal consciousness. Animals living with animal consciousness, they are in harmony. This is fine. Human being living with human consciousness, they are in harmony. This is fine. But what is the problem today? Human beings are living with the animal consciousness. This is the major issue, the major concern in today's scenario. And only because of this, they are in disharmony. This is a problem. Do we want to come out of this harmony? Do we want to be happy and prosperous? We need to think it. We need to verify it. We need to check it. Do we want to be coming out of disharmony? So, for this purpose, we need to see that what is the difference between the animal consciousness and the human consciousness. In today's scenario, we all are living some or the other way in the animal consciousness. So, we require urgent transformation for the holistic development. Now, the question arises, do we want holistic development of ourselves or of everybody? So, for this kind of development, we need to be transformed from animal consciousness to human consciousness. Is development just in increasing physical facility, or development is ensuring all three? In the present time, the development, whatever development is taking place, is this leading us towards the holistic development? Or are we working only and only for the physical facilities? So, what do we require? Transformation. Now, we need to check it ourselves whether we want this transformation or not. If we want to be really happy and prosperous, and that too in continuation, yes, we do require this kind of transformation. So, are we making effort for it? We need to check it that. Do we need to make effort for it? Now comes the role of education sanskar to enable transformation. If we are sorted that yes, we require transformation from animal consciousness to human consciousness, then we need to understand that how is it possible? This can be possible only and only with the help of education sanskar. Holistic development is transformation to human consciousness. And how we can do that? With the help of education sanskar. The role of education sanskar is to enable this transformation by way of ensuring the development of the competence, to live with human consciousness and definite human conduct. For this, it has to ensure right understanding in every child, the capacity to live in relationship with the others, the capacity to identify the need of physical facilities, the usage of skills, and practice for sustainable production systems. That what is required, leading to feeling of prosperity. That's all for today's lecture. Thank you so much.